I'm Shay Russell for mining.com.au, and joining me today is Paul Harbidge, the President and CEO of Faraday Copper. Paul, how are you today?
Yeah, good, Shay. Good to meet you. Good to be here.
Now, welcome to Australia's mining.com.au. Now, for everybody listening, I just want to clarify that Faraday Copper is actually a Canadian listed company with a very exciting copper project unfolding in Arizona. Now, Paul, I believe you've released something to the market this morning. Talk me through what this announcement is.
No, Shay, we finalized the financing today, so $23 million. And that really now we're fully funded to deliver on all of our key milestones over the next 12 to 18 months.
Now, how will this money be spent? Because I believe you've already got a resource at this particular project. What's this drill program going to look like?
Yeah, so Copper Creek, and maybe just as reference, it's one of the largest undeveloped copper resources in the United States that's still in the hands of a junior. We've got 4.2 billion pounds in the measured and indicated category, but we see there's a lot of exploration upside. We made a new discovery earlier this year in Area 51. And now we've got a 20,000 meter drill program underway. And so the financing is going to continue to fund that, as well as, additional metallurgical work. And then ultimately what we're aiming to do is to wrap up. Altogether, we'll have 30,000 meters of new drilling. We'll have new metallurgical data, and we'll wrap this up into a new mineral resource and then a new updated PEA.
Now, this is a sizable chunk of money to be spending. Also, too, side note, love the name of the prospect, Area 51. That's very clever out there. So this is a sizable chunk of money. However, what I want to draw everybody's attention to is you've recently been confirmed as a London Group company. Now, for Australians, what does that actually mean?
So the Lundin Group, they're one of the biggest mining backed groups in Canada. They've long-term investment into mining. They've gone into some, early stage jurisdictions and been incredibly successful from, Sudan, the DRC, other parts of Africa. They've got a large presence in Latin America. And so it's great to have that long-term support from the Lundin Group, in particular, Adam Lundin.
Well, essentially, this support from the Lundin Group is a vote of confidence in the project and its progress, isn't it?
No, certainly. And, since we took over the helm of running the company just over 2.5 years ago, then the Lundins have gradually increased their position now and formally sort of inducted us into their Lundin Group of companies.
Now, to help familiarise Australians with the Arizona drilling season, you've got the summer period coming up there in North America. Tell me, do you drill through the summer season in Arizona?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, well, Australians will not be foreign to this, but it does get hot. It's generally plus 40 degrees centigrade every day. We do get, it's also classified as monsoon time. So, we do get heavy thunderstorms. So sometimes there can be some delays, but generally speaking, you can continue to operate all year round.
That's good to know. And yes, Australians are very familiar with hot tropical climates. Moving forward, though, look, you've got a mammoth drill program ahead of you. You've got the coffers are full. Tell me, what is the next bit of news flow investors can expect to see?
Well, it's going to be drill results as we continue to, execute on our drill program. Then they can expect more drill results. And I think the other thing is, this is generally a copper-molybdenum system. However, we've started to see gold in certain phases of the mineralization, which can add significant value. So as well as the copper, we will be releasing gold results, and that will be fed into, as I say, a mineral resource. Previous workers didn't actually assay for gold, and so we've been collecting a lot of historical material for assaying to build up that database to enable us to estimate gold in future mineral resources. But we see that as also an additional value driver for the project.
So just to clarify before we wrap up today, in the last couple of years, you've transformed what was a copper-moly project, and it's now looking like copper-moly gold project as well. Am I correct?
It's not what I'd say gold rich, but it's certainly values that are elevated that would add significant value as a byproduct.
That's an excellent outcome. Listen, Paul, thank you very much for talking me through the project, and I can't wait to have you on again next time.
Yeah, thanks, Shay.